Hello YouTube, HPZ here today, bringing you some more game content. You'll notice that the system has changed a little bit. I'm basically using my HD capture card to capture footage from my PlayStation 2, and I found a microphone at Cash Converters. It's for the Wii. I'm using it on the computer, but it's a high school musical microphone made by Logitech, and I found it for a massive 10 rand. That's about a dollar, or in pound terms, about 75 cents odd, if not less. So today what I thought I'll do is I'll choose one of these games from the Sega Classics collection. I suck at all of them, so don't expect great gameplay out of me. And I'm just going to be talking about things that's changed and things that's coming. Hopefully this time I'll be able to do everything that I'm saying is going to come out. What you'll notice is when I start a game that the screen does flash a lot. I am actually playing this on a modded PlayStation 2 that I did a while back. It has an internal 2.5 inch hard drive and it runs over USB through OpenLoader. Loading time is a bit longer than normal, but except for that, it's actually pretty damn awesome. So now with the formalities away or finished, let's talk about what's been happening. Uh, Basically, I was still busy house hunting. Early this week, someone contacted me over Facebook of all places, and that they've got a house that I can rent. I went to go inspect the property. It's not as big as the current place, but it's more than enough space for me and my games and everything else. So I'm really impressed that I found a place. And because it took me so long, I basically need to be out of my current place within 2 weeks. So even though I've started packing with stuff, it's still a bit shorter notice than what I wanted, because it's going to be quite a bit of work. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing the whole week. Work-wise, not much has happened there. It's still not a fan. Lots of things have happened at work there, and lots of problems, and can't really say too much about it due to the nature of my job. And this being outro, yeah, wife is still upset of me. Low speed first, and we'll go into high gear just now. There we go. And I used to love this game. We had a port of this on a back in the day. What was it? It was probably a 386 at all 53 megahertz 386DX. And the first Sound Blaster we got, which was a Sound Blaster Pro, this game sounded phenomenal. It blew my mind away. The two games that sounded great was this and Prince of Persia. The tiles breaking in Prince of Persia, for instance, to this day I've got that sound just imprinted on my head of tiles breaking in Prince of Persia. It was phenomenal. Great game, and lots of fond memories with it. Game over. I lost. No surprise there. Let's see. I barely got anywhere, I'm sure. Let's have some splash wave. There we go. No, it's basically, yeah, it's just a normal everyday struggle that I'm busy with. I haven't fixed any consoles as of recently because I didn't know what was going on. Uh, I was playing with my retro computer, the Pentium 3 to lot, and trying to get SATA drives to work for it on it. Turns out the SATA controller card that I ordered from China was so bad that the BIOS wasn't even soldered onto the motherboard. So it has no boot up BIOS, which really sucks. That means that you can't boot Windows 98 or anything below on there. I can get it to work on XP, I think, but 98 can't. You might be able to get it working with Plops loader. I'm not too sure. I'll have to give it a go and see what happens. But yeah, it's basically anything that I've been playing with. Collecting. I've got some sad news. The cash converters I go to, the one in Centurion, which is the closest, not second closest to me, but that's the one that always had good deals on games and things. They're closing. Oh, no, they're not closing, but they're closing the games division. There's no more games to purchase there. They've been clearing them out for extremely cheap prices, and there's just no more games there, which is interesting because the other cash converters close to me still has their full range. There's lots of games there, even though it's none of it's stuff that I actually do want to play. But they do have everything there. I just don't understand their reasoning for it. Why go and take something that you were making good money off of it and stop it? It's bad enough that cash converters don't take in all the games anymore. They don't take in PlayStation 1, for instance, or anything older than PlayStation 2. It's just honestly bad news all around. Because that means that I'll have to now go to this other cash converters, and their range has never been as good. They tend to just grab up sports games left, right, and centre, and they just fill the shelves. So yeah, that's a bit of bad news. One less place that I can go buy games. Um, there's going to be several projects for the new house that I'm going to be working on. Most of those I hope to document. I need to get some sort of security camera or doorbell in. It's according to the landlord, it's a good neighborhood, but according to the listings from the police office, it ain't that great. Even though no one has burgled that place before. So yes, I just have to look into that really. Get some form of security going in there, especially with my stuff. The interesting thing is that the landlord actually has a PhD in IT. She works for the CSIR South Africa, which is basically our biggest technology researcher in South Africa. So we're basically in the same field in that regard, which is actually pretty cool. Who knows, I might send them my CV and I might get a job at the CSIR instead of where I am now. I think that will be a big improvement. Yeah, one thing I did notice playing this on analog, that it's not as responsive as it should be. Also, the fact that I've got it connected to a capture card means that I'm experiencing the game in about half a second lag with it. So it's by no means ideal. But let's see if I can quit this and try one of the other games on the disc and see if there's something that's a bit more entertaining to watch. Now that I've got most of the news sorted out. Can't quit. Ah, there we go. Options, exit. No. You can go into options and exit takes you back to the previous menu. Okay, let's try the old reset combination. There is a soft reset built into OPL. That doesn't always work. I guess today is a good day to test it. It did flash a red screen just now. No, there we go. Rebooting the system. Other systems that I've been meaning to actually get that I want to definitely start collecting. Vintage on old computers, especially the Motorola computers. I'm talking about things like the Amiga 1200. I would kill for one of those at the moment. Some of the old Ataris I would love to get. I've actually gotten, someone gave me a Mac 2 SE which needed a capacitor replacement, and after a capacitor replacement the power supply decided to give in. I haven't had time to look at it to fix it yet, but that's on the project list. Might get some YouTube footage of it, I'm not sure. Uh, or Sean actually asked me in the comments if I'll do a video about collecting in South Africa, and I think that's definitely on the cards. It's definitely something I'll do in the new house. I've been wanting to do one for a while already. Um, it's completely different here to the rest of the world, so it's going to be a very entertaining video, to say the least. But if I do something like that, I want to go in depth and that's going to be an hour's video, or a little bit less, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, I'll say. I want to talk about the history of gaming in South Africa as well. The fact that piracy has always been a very dominant force here, starting back with the 8-bit Nintendos, the Famicoms, and that sort of stuff. And why collecting is so difficult here, and why you just don't see the consoles pop up. And if you do, they cost you an arm and a leg and maybe a kidney and a lung sometimes. The other week I saw a Sega Mega Drive on bid or buy. The guy wanted 1,800 Rand. To put that in perspective, that's $180 for a Sega Mega Drive Mark II that's been out of the box, that's scratched, came with one controller that looked like it probably didn't work. It's just silly, some of the prices that things go here for. But yeah, what can you do? I'll probably cover that, and the answer to that is you import. This is Golden Axe. You'll notice that I've got FMV skipping enabled on the console. When you play games over USB, the FMVs are just too slow, so they stutter. Yeah, for some reason, as a kid, I always end up choosing the dwarf. I don't know, I think I like his superpower or something. Or his power up, or whatever you want to call it. This is also probably a terrible game to play when you've got a 500 millisecond lag on screen. Unlock doesn't work on this one, it's disabled, it's enabled. Yeah, unlock's completely disabled on this one. It's probably a good thing. Oh, this is so slow. Wow. Wow, this is slow compared to the original. Oh, word. Yeah, that's gonna suck. So I have to see what's the power up button. And this is slow. Love this game. Also, it's another game we actually had on that 386, come to think of it. We had a few Sega games on there. Power-ups. There we go, you can actually do combos. Interesting. That's the ball. So I guess you can counteract the slow speed by rolling the whole time. Once you do that, you look like you're invincible. Oh, there we go, I found the power up. It's triangle, and I completely wasted it on absolutely nothing. And to be honest, I like the 2D version better. The thunder in that was actually pretty cool. Okay, can I jump up here? Come on. There's health potions. No! I need more health. This is not gonna end well. Oh, they might ride down away. Dropped an apple. Not gonna mean much, but this is so slow. least the music's good. I'll give it that. I'll give you credit for that. Good section. Oh, it's gonna suck trying to get out of this. This roll, once you roll, you're invincible. No damage can be done to you. Yeah, should have rolled. Yeah. I'm honest. Graphics on the first one, on the original, kind of blew that away. Maybe I had this on the Sega though. That's one thing. The ports from Sega to PC, things like Altered Beast was absolutely terrible, but other things actually not bad. I guess Altered Beast probably also only because of the graphics that I would say it sucked. But yeah, it wasn't bad. I just immediately waited for me to recover. Let's see if I can get to a port of the two giants. I think that's further on. Get off. Come on, you. Just get off. I really want to get onto that. No, don't spam the attacks. Oi. Behave. There you go. Yeah, have some of that. I'm spamming too, can't you see? Okay, that was a waste. I mean, what was wrong with the old method of actually having the bottles on the screen there? They turned into a bar on top. I'm not too happy with that. I guess a small PlayStation, right? So, all the way. Come on, get down out of there. Potions from this guy. It's almost nothing to get out. Okay, there you go, max. Took a few seconds to refresh. One thing with this game, when you do actually get it right, it feels like you're unstoppable. Get up, there's enough of you on screen to use a potion. What? Where's the two giants at the end that I'm supposed to kill? Or was that on the second stage? Why is there FMV in here? Oh no, there was in the original as well. I remember it actually had pretty cool music. Remember you start off at the village a bit further on. It's just so slow compared to the original. Why? That was nice of you. It's not much of a village here. It really just isn't much of a village at all. Where's the village? So maybe you got power-ups by the village and then you got ambushed. Okay, there's a beach. Should have rolled. Maybe there was in-air attack as well on the original. Okay. So instead of a village, you get like a little river scene. It's one thing with Sega, they always did like the whole river graphics, scrolling, or lights or something, I don't know what to call it. The only thing is, this music is getting really irritated by now. It's just the first 4 notes over and over and over again. Oh, you asked for it. Hey, what's going on here? Roll there. Roll to get food. And use another. Oh, I don't have any left. It's 3 against 1 here. Considering that you're spamming it. Spam attack me. Okay, well, that's neat. Probably going to die soon. I'm dead. Blah. Okay. No credits. I'm going to restart. Let's see one of the other games. Looks like one of the other classics. Because that one is way too slow. How long is this video? Okay, this doesn't actually tell me how long the video is going for. I'll probably be stopping it soon anyway. I think let's try Space Area and I'll stop it from there. Come on, how can you mess up Space Area? That thing's been ported over to just about every Sega console ever. And then some. I mean, that's interesting. That it is one of the arcade ports, I understand that, but they never actually... Sonic 2, on the older stuff, you didn't see it like Space Area did, where it was the exact same game where you had a Sega Master System, a Sega Mega Drive or Genesis, or later on it was also ported to the Sega Saturn. You don't get that with like Sonic 2, which is weird. One of the best sellers, they didn't port it over to the other systems.